not going to use any equipment, just your body and your body weight. So we're going to start with narrow squats. Narrow squat, you step feet shoulder width apart. Make sure you push your knees out when you come down and stand up. Push your knees out, stand up, so you don't cave in. So push your knees out and come up. Push your butt back, keep your core tight, and keep all the weight in your heels. After your narrow squat, you're going to go to sumo squat. You're going to step wider. This is going to target your glutes and your hamstrings more than the narrow squat. So when you squat narrow, it targets your quads, so the front side. When you step wide, you target your glutes and your hamstrings. You're going to come down here. Make sure you push your knees out the whole time and come up. Come down, push your knees out and come up. Same thing here. Really important that your knee don't go over your toe. So make sure that you have all the weight in your heels so you don't come forward like this. All the way in the heels and come up. Push your knees up. 10 narrow squats. And then 10 sumo squats. It's burning. And right after that, I want you to go to forward lunges. You're going to keep your feet shoulder width apart. You're going to come down and stand up. So you're just bringing this leg forward, keep all the way in this leg and push up. So this leg you don't do much with, you just bend this one. Come forward here, push up. Come forward here, push up. And what I want you to think about when you come down here, this knee is not supposed to go over this toe. But if you want to do them narrow, like close to your body here, narrow, or if you want to step wide, you can choose yourself. There's no right or wrong. It's just depending on what you feel like doing. Just make sure that this knee doesn't come over the toe and you keep your upper body upright so you don't come forward too much. Forward lunges. Simple move, very effective. You're going to use your core, you're going to use your legs, you're going to use your glutes, hamstrings, and quads. Then you can do the same exercise but do reverse lunges. You come here and step up. You need a little bit more stability for it, so it's going to be a little bit harder. So this leg is keeping you stable and this one is moving, coming down. Push up from this leg. Make sure that this knee doesn't come over the toe. Switch legs. This one keep stable and this one move. Come down, push up. Just make sure your body's stable. And that you keep your legs straight so you don't, sometimes when people do lunges, they can come and they kind of shift. So they shift the weight here. That's really dangerous. So just make sure you're keeping everything in line. So you're going to do 10 each for 4 sets. This is called a lateral lunge. So you go lateral. You start with feet together, shoulder width apart. You're going to move this leg. This leg is going to stay stationary. You're going to move it out. Step out. If you want to do it slow, you can start stepping out and then you can do the movement. So you push your hips back, make sure this leg is straight, and come up. Push here, your hips back, and come up. Push your hips back, and come up. If you want it to be more advanced, you step out and you come into the movement and you push up all the way up. All the way up. Come down and push all the way up. Same thing here. This knee, not over this toe, and push your hips back. Keep your chest up. So if you want to start easy, you come here, push your hips back, come up. Push your hips back, come up. This is also a nice stretch for this leg. So you're working here, you're working your glutes, and you're stretching your muscles at the same time. Here, and come up. So now we're going to do a little bit more of an advanced exercise. It's called a plyometric squat, and you're gonna jump. So people with knee problems, I do not recommend this for you guys, but people with healthy knees can do this for sure. So same thing, you come down, a squat, but you come up and you jump. Come up and jump. Come up and jump. Here, super important, don't let your knees cave in. Come up, down. And try to jump as far up as you can. So really accelerate. This is great for your entire legs, for your glutes, quads, everything. And for your cardio, because your heart rate will go up a lot. Now I'm gonna do I call it plyometric lunges. It's basically like a plyometric lunge. So you're doing a lunge like this, a regular lunge, but you're accelerating and you're jumping up and you're switching legs. So this is also a very complicated move. But you come here, accelerate up, and switch leg. Ooh, I need to focus. Okay, no talking. Now I'm gonna do a leg lift, which is gonna focus on your glutes and your hamstrings. So you can either go on your hands or on your elbows. Keep your legs under your hips. Bring one leg up. Come down. Up and squeeze at the top. Squeeze. Squeeze. So really get like, you feel like you're getting the muscle-mind connection. When you're doing strength training, it's really important that you feel your muscle that you're working. So always think about the muscle that you're trying to target and really try to squeeze that muscle. I felt now that I was kind of leaning a little bit in my body. So really make sure that you're not leaning, you're straight, so you're not, so here and here. Or if you're more comfortable, on your elbows.